So I want to run through my Gem-Knights deck. Just a quick little video. So if you want to know what I'm using, this is the video. So I'm running Gem-Knight Lapis. I'm running 3 Gem-Knight Lapis. It's just, they're good, quick monsters, and you know, they're a staple of any Gem-Knight deck, really. And 3 Gem-Knight Tourmalines. Now, the Tourmaline is for Gem-Knight Topaz, because it's a fusion, listed fusion, so you kind of need it. And then Lazuli, obviously, combined with Lapis to get Lapis Lazuli. We're running Maxx, although I haven't really used Maxx too much. I think I've used it once, but it'll probably come into play at some point. I mean, I will eventually use it, of course. I'll use it at some point. Crystal Rose, because why wouldn't you want a Crystal Rose? You can bring Crystal Rose back as well. It's just a great defensive card. So I would definitely recommend having Crystal Rose in your deck. Gem-Knight Obsidian, of course. You don't really need Obsidian for Zirconia, but I feel like they go hand in hand, really. And also, its effect is pretty good. So you can just, if you use it for fusion from your hand, you can just bring like a Tourmaline back, or even no, it's level 4. Or you could bring Keeper of Dragon Magic. So we're running Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, obviously to negate any effects, any of these really. Add a card from your hand, from the deck to the hand, special summon from the deck, or send a card from the deck to the graveyard. So any of these effects activated, Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, just negate it straight away. Just discard it and negate it. Gem-Armadillo is always great because you just chuck that down, flip it up. Oh, a normal summon it. You don't have to flip summon. What's the flip summon one? I thought Armadillo you had to flip summon. Unless that's changed. Or I might just be wrong. But when it's normal summoned, you just add a Gem-Knight monster. Any of these. It's a great card. Rescue Rabbit. I don't know why it's in the deck. Turtle. Gem-Knight Turtle is flip. You're right, yes. So Rescue Rabbit. I haven't used it, I don't think. But you can special summon 2 level 4 or lower monsters. So you can just bring out 2 of these. Or 2 of these. Immediately you can bring out well, any of these links, really. I don't have any synchros in this deck because you don't really run synchro Gem-Knights. Keeper of Dragon Magic, you can add a fusion card. So, obviously, Brilliant Fusion, Absorb Fusion, or Gem-Knight Fusion. Block Dragon is a great card. I've only used it once, but it's so good. As soon as you have 3 of these, like 3 rocks in your graveyard, you can just bring it out. It's awesome. And they can't be destroyed. It's set by battle, so no card effects or anything. So this literally can't be destroyed other than battle. So you need something with 3,000 more attack. So you just put this in defense mode. You have so many turns left there. And Primineral Kongreat. I haven't used this card at all. I don't even know how you summon it. It must be special summoned by a card effect. So I guess I would use Monster Reborn to bring it back. So if I use it, if I have Monster Reborn, I use it as a fusion for Zirconia. Or, well, yeah, Zirconia because it's a rock type monster. I just bring it back that way. So I guess I will use it eventually. I just haven't yet. Then we have Dark Hole. Everyone knows what Dark Hole does. Destroys all monsters on the field. I thought it was banned. Apparently not. Brain Control. 800 life points, and then you can target a monster and take control of it. Really powerful. Good card. Costs 800 life points. Later on in the game, it's pretty useful. Monster Reborn, obviously, that's what it says on the tin. Foolish Burial, I use this a lot. Always just I combo this Foolish Burial with Silent Doom. So obviously I send a Tourmaline or a Lapis, and then I use Silent Doom, bring it onto the field. Swing Your Memories is the same. I use that as the combo to bring this on, and then either fusion or link summon. Where was I? There we go. Gem-Knight Fusion, obviously, just for Gem-Knights specifically. And I can bring it back by just banishing a Gem-Knight. It's perfect. Absorb Fusion, I can add 1 Gem-Knight card from my deck to your hand. And this is a great first turn summon technique that I love capitalizing on. Unexpected Die. It's a good first turn, like level 4 summon as well. You can just bring this, summon a Tourmaline, and then you instantly link into Phantom Quartz, and then you can instantly fusion. There's so many good combos with this, so many first turn combos as well. Painful Decision. So I've used this once, I think, and it's got the Ojamas on there, which is pretty cool. I love that they pop up in quite a lot of the artwork. I do like the Ojamas. Maybe an Ojama deck. Maybe we build one. They're quite annoying to play up against. So you send one level 4 or lower normal monster from your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, add one monster with the same name. So obviously, you send a Tourmaline, you bring a Tourmaline, use Swing of Memories or Silent Doom, bring it back, easy. Pot of Desires is a, if you absolutely need to, use it. If not, just don't use it, because it banishes 10 cards. It doesn't even put them in the graveyard. So if you have like Master Diamond out, it's not helping you at all, because they're all going to the banish zone. He doesn't get any benefit from that. Hey Trunade, you just get rid of every spell and trap. It's ideal if they just a spell and trap heavy deck, really. Lightning Storm, you can destroy all attack position monsters, or just destroy all spell and traps, either or. This I used in a duel I just did, so you can stop players from targeting monsters on the field. They can't be destroyed by card effects, and you can't target monsters their opponent controls. It's strong. So unless you get rid of this, they also can't activate a field spell. So unless they get rid of this, they're not really able to do much, to be honest. Corridor of Agony, I don't think I've ever used this or drawn it, to be honest. Monsters that were special summoned from the main deck cannot activate their effects. Their effects are negated, and they cannot declare an attack as long as they remain face up on the field. Oh. I didn't know that. I've never drawn that card or used it. Good to know. Then we have Brilliant Fusion. This one I kind of always combo with Lady Brilliant Diamond. So I'll make sure I have one of these. I'll Brilliant Fusion Lady Brilliant Diamond out, play one of these, get rid of them, bring out Master Diamond, most likely, and then I immediately have 400 extra attack points. It's pretty powerful. Then we have Contract with Don 1000. So you both lose 1,000 life points and just draw a card. It's pretty good. And then you can't normal set a monster. Normal summon / set monsters. If you have a spell card from this effect that's revealed, it's brilliant. It's a great way to stop them from summoning, especially like first turn. Mystical Space Typhoon, everyone knows what that does, and Twin Twisters, everyone knows what these do. Called by the Grave. So this is good if they're running an a monster effect heavy deck. You can typically, like a Blue Eyes deck will kind of do this, and there's a bunch of others. So you just banish that card, and then they can't activate card effects with the same card. It's pretty good. Everyone knows Bottomless Trap Hole. I've never used this, I don't think. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls, negate its effects. Then this card, if it was set before activation is on the field as a restriction for the rest of the turn, all of the spell trap effects in this column are negated. Oh. Interesting. So if I set it and activate it, anything in the same column can't be used. That's good. Red Reboot. Oh, that's good. For the rest of this turn, your opponent cannot activate trap cards. That's also good. You can also activate it by paying half your life points. So later on in the game, which I'm pretty sure Tom mentioned, later on in the game, it's good to use, but at the start, definitely not. And then Discord, you just can't synchro summon. So for me, it's no problem at all. No synchros. For the opponent, could be a very big issue. And then we have our extra deck. So we have Gem-Knight Seraphinite, which I think I've only summoned once, but you can just double summon. It's pretty good. Lady Lapis Lazuli. Yeah. So if like that a duel that you'll probably see before this video, if you go back and watch it, you'll see I used Lapis Lazuli's effect and inflicted, I think it was 2,000 life points of damage. It's extremely powerful, and you can do that once per turn. So 4 turns and they're done. If they can't get rid of Lapis Lazuli, it's insane. So we have Gem-Knight Topaz. Again, pretty good. You can attack twice. It's not bad. Gem Knight full first turn kill was a big thing. Yeah, I might be able to with this deck. Probably not. It's not built for first turn kill. It might in like the most ideal circumstance hand. Gem Knight Prismaura. You can just target it face up and destroy it. It's good for high power monsters you just want to get rid of. Zirconia is just pure damage. Master Diamond, I said 100 tap points for each Gem Knight in the graveyard. Plus, you can get the effects of a level 7 or lower. Lady Brilliant, you can get rid of a Gem Knight, bring it back, fusion summon without using the listed summons. Number 38, Hope, 2 level 8 monsters. That's hard to do. That's hard to do with this deck. But if you can pull it off, it's perfect. And then we have the lints that I don't really use other than Gem Knight Phantom Quartz. But we have Lint Spider, Phantom Quartz, Land Foreign, just Nightmare Phoenix, and Berserker of the Tenyi. And that's it. That's the deck I use. There you go. Let me know if you think it's good or any improvements I could make.